to the day, counting it on the way. All of my blessings knocking on the door today. Toys and it's all the same, dreaming reality.
Thank you for dropping in for your dose of crazy happiness and a quick hit of positivity. Welcome to episode 50. I'm your host, Tanya Vetter of TanyaVetter.com. Today's episode is being brought to you by Women Empowerment Training Institute, empowering women and youth through engagement and exposure. Hey, let me tell you, you guys know I'm all about contribution goals. And one of the organizations that gets my contribution 100% of the time is Women Empowerment Training Institute. This organization, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a safe place to plant your seed, check them out at theweedy.org for all that they do in the community. Check them out again at theweedy.org. Hey guys, I'm excited. You know what today is. First of all, it's episode 50. Yes, can you believe it? 50 episodes. Crazy, right? But today's Friday. So you know what we do on Fridays. It is Finance Friday, and we talk all things money mindset. And I'll be honest, at first, I thought about it and I said, wow, there's so much going on right now. So many other things that seem to be pressuring people. And I was starting to rethink today's topic, and I was like, well, should I talk about money on Friday at a time where everyone seems to be going through their own personal this or personal that? And I'll share with you transparently the message that I received from within. And the message said to me, your purpose and message is bigger than the headlines. It's bigger than the perceived personal struggles. It's bigger than issues. It's bigger than whatever you're thinking about right now. The message has to be shared, period. And so I want to share with you today's topic, and it is about money, and it is Finance Friday, and our topic is, let's have a heart-to-heart about money. Say what? Yes. In spite of it all, let's have a heart-to-heart about money. And I love what I'm going to share with you today because whereas many money conversations are the ones that we grew up hearing about, we're always about the dollar itself, right? The amount and the quantity. But today, I want to just chat and have a heart-to-heart about the stories we tell ourselves about money. You all know that I attend money seminars and I learn everything that I can about this stuff. I steep myself in it because I want to learn what I need to know to grow in every area of my life. And the first thing that I know for sure, and I've mentioned it on other episodes, is that the money story we tell ourselves absolutely is the epitome of why we experience what we experience and why we believe what we believe and why we act and behave and reap the results that we reap as it relates to money. So some of the things that I noticed that commonly came up repetitive in the stories we tell ourselves. Some of them were there will never be enough money. We've been brought up to believe that. But check out this next one, because it was an interesting one that I found. Have you ever seen someone who has money, right? We all do. And then immediately in our minds, we create reasons and excuses as to why they have wealth and possibly we don't or we won't. Right? Like we'll see someone who's wealthy and we'll say, oh, they can have it or they were able to get it because of their race or because of their class or because of their job or because of their education. When you see someone with money, next time I want you to pay attention to the thought that comes to you immediately. I'm telling you, it will astound you. We have been automatically programmed to create these blocks. These excuses, they're all blocks as to why it can always be someone else and not ourselves. And so we also do what is number 3 on the list of stories. We go into this why we can't have it and we never will. And so what we'll say are excuses like, well, our parents were never wealthy, or our parents didn't teach us about money, or we'll mention something about religion, the Bible says this. And then sometimes we'll talk about like our education. Well, he was able to do it because he had this kind of education and that kind of education and that race or this race and that family. So we just Pay attention to your mind, because what I found, even with me, but I monitor it now, and so that's why I'm sharing it with you. I'll see something in someone else, like very successful, very wealthy, and immediately our brain looks for the stories that help justify and create excuses as to why it's them and not us, and why we feel it will never be us and it will always be them, right? But here's the truth. The truth is this: there is always enough money. There will always be enough money here on earth. Right now, whether we see it or not, whether we experience or not, it is here. We just have to create a safe place for it to exist in our life by believing something different about it, right? Okay, that's the first thing. So whether it's $2 or $2 million, it's here, and you just have to believe that you can have it. Okay. The second thing is, the second we stop believing that we don't deserve wealth is when ideas will come to us about how to create it in our lives. I'm going to say that again because this is huge. So this means that action has to be taken on your part. But if you're taking action from a limiting belief, you're only going to get limited results. So I'm going to say that again. The second we stop believing we don't deserve wealth and abundance financially, that's when ideas about how to create it in our lives will come to us. So the minute you create space by adopting a new belief, and that's the thing, you have to adopt a new belief. You can't just say, I no longer believe that money is limited. You have to replace that with something else. I heard someone say that, we grew up being told that money doesn't grow on trees. And that's true. But no one ever told us that money flows. It's currency. No one ever told us that it was energy, right? We just have to be willing to acknowledge the deeper issue, which is and will always be our belief system. As long as we don't change our belief system about money and admit that we have money belief issues, then money will not flow into our lives. And the ideas that create money is what we are lacking. That's what we haven't tapped into, and that's the thing I want to share with you today. Challenge yourself by trying this. Try it for at least 30 days. Because let me tell you, I'm getting ready to give you a suggestion, but let me share this with you. Being broke is a boring story. I'm going to say that again. We are all tired of the being broke story, right? So you got to change the story. In order to change the story, you have to change what you say to yourself. So let's start here. Challenge yourself by affirming, I am abundant in every way. There is more than enough. I am available to be used creatively to create wealth and abundance. I'm going to say it again just in case you're writing it down. Challenge yourself by affirming daily, I am abundant in every way. There is more than enough. I am available to be used creatively to create wealth and abundance. And what this does is this changes the story, but you have to reprogram your mind by affirming something new. Let me also warn you that this will be completely uncomfortable because we are so used to looking at what is, okay? But we can't get wrapped up in what it looks like right now or what's popular to complain about. A lot of times we get caught up in what's popular to complain about. Everybody's complaining about money, so we want to do it too. Don't block yourself like that because words have power. So let's change the stories. Let's change the story because it didn't work for us back then. It's not working for us now. It will not, and it has not served us well. So I'm going to leave you by stating the affirmation again. Give yourself 30 days. It's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning, but affirm every morning. I am abundant in every way. There is more than enough. I am available to be used creatively to create wealth and abundance. Change your story. I hope this episode has served you well. Hey guys, I have an exciting weekend coming up. I'm actually going to be doing a Labyrinth walk. Yay! So I'm looking forward to sharing that experience with you guys, because we're going to walk the labyrinth, and a part of the labyrinth walk is journaling after the labyrinth walk. And you guys know I am a huge journaling fan, so I'm excited about it. I'm also attending a money seminar. I'm already done with part 1. I'll be doing a part 2 on it, so next week I'll be able to share a part 2, 3 or 4, whatever part we're on of the money series, and so I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are having an excellent, wonderful, joyful weekend as well. You know what I'm getting ready to tell you to do. Go to TanyaVetter.com and grab all of the tools for your success kit. You guys know what I say. Be light, be love, be you. Have a good weekend.
Take it to the day, counting it on the way. All of my blessings knocking on the door today. Toys and it's all the same, dreaming